can't do it. I can't.
I know, buddy.
Okay. We're Caitlin and Kathy. But who even cares?
It's rough. I'm feeling it too. Hi, I'm Kathy.
And I'm Caitlin. And today, in an effort to stave off a million tears, we have books to help us say goodbye because
this will be my last episode of Talkin Books. You know, it's been really fun talking books with you.
yeah, we do know how to have a good time. But all good things must come to an end, and even though I am miserable, and this is the worst thing that you've ever done to me, I'm happy for you, and I wish you all the best.
Aw, thanks. Goodbyes are never easy, but I have poetry to the rescue. Roger Housden has compiled and mused upon 10 poems to say goodbye. He and the poets within remind us that goodbyes can be sorrowful, but also a transition to be embraced. And Rumi's quote that opens the collection tells us that goodbyes aren't permanent. How does an essence of the world leave the world? How does wetness leave water? Don't even try. You are here to stay.
That's really nice. Saying goodbye with a poem is a really great move, as Rebecca Doty reminds us in Oh No, Time to Go! This book has a very cute rhyme scheme, and it reminds us that even though goodbyes are sad, like the sun peeking out from behind a cloud, they bring about hellos, and that's always good. Plus, it offers a lot of options vis-a-vis the actual words that you might use to say goodbye. For example, it always sounds so sweet and breezy when Uncle Ed says, "Take it easy."
I love it.
I know, it's like Rumi.
Exactly. Author Fumio Sasaki seriously needed to take Uncle Ed's advice, but instead he was stressed out and constantly comparing himself to others. He decides that the solution is getting rid of his things and embracing Japanese minimalism. In Goodbye Things, he outlines how he went from cluttered to just a few personal possessions, finding freedom, gratitude, and enrichment along the way.
I have the perfect book to talk about the feelings you might experience while saying goodbye to your stuff. It's The Goodbye Book by Todd Parr. Bright, colorful pictures complement honest, straightforward sentences, making this a great choice for youngsters who are experiencing loss. Plus, I think Parr illustrated this one just for us.
Aww. I will definitely remember the special times. At least we had years of special times, unlike Mateo and Rufus, and They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera, who only have one day. After they get the call from Deathcast that they will die in the next 24 hours, they find each other on the service Last Friend Inc. and spend their final hours saying goodbye to the people in their lives.
Aww.
Yes, it sounds morbid, but it's actually charming, sweetly romantic, and even funny. But I mean, there's a reason it has the title it does. Don't forget the tissues.
So, even though we've established that saying goodbye is the worst, and I will never forgive you for leaving, I can thank Michael Dahl for reminding me in his story, The Doll That Waved Goodbye, that it could always be worse. Here, Livia wears a porcelain doll hand around her neck to remember her grandma because, you know, nothing says I love you like a disembodied hand necklace. Anywho, the hand is obviously haunted, and those who try to touch it will almost certainly be saying their final goodbye. But at least they'll be met with a cheery wave on the way out. And even though I would like to make this time last with you forever, that's all I've got.
And that's all I've got.
I'm really gonna miss you, friend. You're great, and your new job is lucky to have you.
Thanks, friend. I will miss you too. Well, there won't be a next time. Don't let that stop you from talking about books. Share your favorites, with your friends and neighbors.
And on that note, see what I did there? We're Caitlin and Kathy, and even if we aren't coworkers anymore, we're still cool middle-aged librarians.
Absolutely. Bye.